What's going on, everyone? This is Iris back with the third installation of They Asked and I Answer. So hopefully you guys hear a little bit of that music in the background. I've been messing around trying to get some music. I think I was missing that in a lot of my videos, just trying to get my content all together so I can produce quality videos for you guys. Hopefully you'll hear it subtly in the background, and I'll try to get some of the gameplay noise in there as well. So anyway, let's go to our first question. My man, Jive Turkey 600 asked, what gun will run Black Ops 3? Very interesting question. Obviously we can only go by what weapons we played with during the beta. We probably, there were a couple of buffs, a couple of nerfs. We're probably really not sure what a lot of the guns are going to act like, come November. And then I'm sure there'll be another, day one, day two patch that comes out. But Jive looks like he said he's thinking it's going to be, SMG dominant. My opinion, and this is only my opinion, I played most of the classes. The only one that I really didn't play for a lengthy amount of time was the LMGs, although I saw some videos with Fist. Looks like it's it's going to be an effective weapon. But for the limited time that we had the beta, and for the time that I played, in my opinion, I think there's not going to be a dominant class. I think there'll be dominant weapons in each class, but overall, I think it's pretty balanced as far as SMG, ARs, LMG, snipers, shotguns. There'll be those one or two weapons that are a little bit better than the others in each class, but I think the balance was good enough to the point where I think people are going to find their comfort in each class, and I don't think there'll be one that's really that dominant. And it also depends what some of these bigger YouTubers say, because they have a lot of influence on the community. So if somebody like a Drifter or a T Martin come out and they say, oh, this is the best setup and this is the best gun, and a lot of people are going to use that. So when we say what's going to be dominant, is it more of what's going to be influential, or is it really what's going to be the dominant class? And I think they were pretty balanced. I don't think there's going to be a standout class that's going to run Black Ops 3 like they have in past Call of Duties. So we'll see. Time will tell. We'll see what gets nerfed, what gets buffed, how they end up. We'll see what the community picks. The SMGs, they're a very good class. The ARs are a very good class. The shotguns are good. The snipers were pretty good, and the LMG looks good from some of the online videos that I saw. So for me personally, I'm more of an AR guy, so but I'm not against using SMGs in a lot of these maps. There was some close quarter combat areas, so we'll see how that goes. I like doing primary gunfighter, where I carry the AR as my primary and SMG as my backup, so we'll see how that's going to work out with this one. So my man Jive Turkey, there's my answer to that, buddy. Next up, we got Thunder, and Thunder asked pretty interesting question, and it comes up a lot with developers on bringing old stuff to the new stuff, and it is something that would be very interesting to see if Vandahar and Treyarch bring some of the old stuff into the new game. So he asked, what maps would we like to see brought back into Black Ops 3? I guess, as later on DLC, some bonus maps. Now, we know they always do Nuketown, and that's a given. But I went back and I looked at some Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and I even looked at some World at War, which was Treyarch. I looked at some of those old maps. And, from Black Ops 1, I think Array, that would be a pretty nice map to bring back. Summit, I think Summit would be a great map to bring back. Even with I don't think they would have to change too much with it, even with the advanced movements. That if you go back and look at it now, there are some spots where you could actually probably wall run right now. There's that little area in the back of the map in between the two buildings, around the side of that other building overlooking the cliff. So there's some spots on Summit that could probably work out very well in Black Ops 3. And WMD is a pretty nice map. It's pretty open, a lot of different areas. There's sites across the map for sniping. There's close quarters. That's a very nice map too. That'd be a good choice. Black Ops 2, Carrier, obviously. Being an ex-Navy guy, I'd love to see Carrier come back. One of my favorite maps of all time. And if you go on and you look at some big YouTubers, Thunder, Apocalypse, Jive, you know, some of their best gameplays are on Carrier. And the other map from Black Ops 2, I would say Standoff, another great map. You know, a lot of different gun battles can happen in that. You get the snipers overlooking and SMGs, ARs, shotguns. That's a pretty good map. Going back to World at War, you know, I miss, you know, I've always said I wish they would bring Shipment back. For some reason from Call of Duty 4, Shipment will always be my favorite map. I just love the chaos. You know, frags ×3, RPD. I mean, it was just a great map. You know, you call in an airstrike and you're just clearing the whole map. It was just a fun map. But from World at War, Dome's a small map, but you know, it had its areas where I think it would work really well with the Black Ops 3 movement. A lot of areas for the wall running, for the enhanced jumping. I think that would be a nice small map to bring back, which wouldn't annoy too many people. And Courtyard was another nice map that I liked. Again, I was going back and looking at maps that could, you know, it's not just going to be close quarters and it's not just going to be sniper. I was looking for maps that were going to be inclusive for every class, and so those are pretty much my choices. Array, Summit, WMD, Carrier, Standoff, Dome, Courtyard. You know, any one or two of those, fine by me. You know, hopefully they do something like that. Another thing I was thinking about, bringing old stuff back. You guys remember COD 4? We had was it COD 4 or Modern Warfare 2? I forget. But we had the night vision goggles. You guys remember that? On, you know, you hit the D-pad up. Whatever happened to that? I don't know. That'd be pretty cool on some of these darker maps. You throw the night vision goggles on, and I don't know, just something I'd like to see come back in a little feature. Well, video's coming to an end. You see the final kill cam there. Not a bad match. This was Black Ops 3 gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm trying to get some more videos out for you guys, but I'm always looking for questions for They Asked and I Answered. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.